Hi everyone, I'm Sherika Hapuarachchi. I have more than 20 years experience in teaching mathematics for primary and secondary students. This is my YouTube channel, Math Plus. Now today I thought I'm not going to teach you a lesson. I'm just going to talk with you all. Now children, you all know those who are planning to do local O-level examination. Now they have the mathematics paper. It's happening on March 8th. Now, if we are going to calculate, now today is 26th of February, you have another 8 more days, like nearly you have 1 week's time. So what you can do, especially I'm going to talk to the students, those who are really weak in mathematics. Now we know normally when we get all the subjects, mathematics is the hardest subject. Why we say like that? Because we have to remember the methods. Sometimes we have to by heart the multiplication tables. Now due to that, many students, they don't like the subject mathematics. Now I thought I will tell some of the lessons where you can score good marks for the paper to discuss today. Right now, normally when you get the graphs lesson, right? So normally when you get the graphs lesson for the exam, they will give a question. Now just imagine this is my graph. If you get the graph, normally they will ask what is the line of symmetry or what is the axis of symmetry. So we know this is the line of symmetry. So you will be able to mark the equation of this line. And after that, they ask whether you have a maximum or a minimum point. By looking even, I can say here I have a minimum point. Now, if you get the graph like this way, now you can identify here you have a maximum point. And sometimes they ask what is the value or what is the coordinate of the turning point. Now we can see if you take this graph, this is the place where it starts the turning. So this is the turning point. According to this graph, this will be the turning point. So at least when you get your graph question, normally they give 5 parts, at least you can do the first 3 parts. So try to score marks, right, from the graphs lesson. It's little bit easier. And then we take the constructions question. Now make sure when you read the construction question, you better draw your rough sketch before you start constructing. So that's the most important thing. You draw your rough sketch before you start constructing. So then even though when you finish drawing your construction and if you make any 1 or 2 mistakes, you might get some marks for your construction. Now, if you have your rough sketch, for the rough sketch, they will give some marks. So remember that as well. And when we take now, according to the year 9, year 10 and year 11 math syllabus, there are some lessons which are really hard. And there are some lessons which are really easy. Now, what you can do in these 7 or 8 days, you try to score marks from the easy lessons. Let me write some of the easy topics. These are some of the easy topics where you can score marks. Factors, factorizing, fractions, probability, graphs, constructions, angles, then the mode, median, mean, and the range. Then you can take the arithmetic or the geometric progression. Then you can take the interquartile range, that means the Q1, Q2, Q3, and the interquartile range. So we know how do we find the interquartile range, Q3 minus Q1. So these parts, of course, easily you can score marks, and the sets, right? So try to score marks from these parts, especially the factors, factorizing, then the fractions and some of the simplifications, equations, simplifications, right? So those parts where you can score marks. Simplifications, equations, factors, fractions, probability, graphs, constructions, angles, mode, median, mean, range, then the arithmetic progression or the geometric progression, then Q1, Q2, Q3, interquartile range sets. These are some of the lessons where you can score marks. And make sure, my dear children, when you all are answering the paper, you will show all the workings where it necessary and try to show all the steps. Never mind if you don't know the final answer up to the point where you know. You better write all your steps. You might get some marks. So now this is the only chance that you will get to practice and to get some marks to pass the exam. So use these 8 days wisely and try to get good results for your O-level examination. Good luck, children. And if you want any more things, please comment me. And after that, I will send some of the videos to you all. Now, if you gain anything from this video, please do subscribe and share with your friends. We'll meet next time. Thank you.